there is a lot of things that comes into play when you're talking about the gross realized value of the overall site. Of course, the size of the house or whatever you're building, the per square meter sales in the area of a similar product, and identifying is your product the best market fit as well. I think these three things comes together to identify a GRV. Okay. Of course, there is some sort of conservatism that you would build into it when you are, working up a GRV. A conservatism doesn't mean that you're going down the path of being, a lot of people, when I see them doing the feasibility, they might discount the GRV by 10% or 15%, right? I would say to people that the conservatism means that you are being real and honest to yourself. Okay. You're not being overly optimistic about the product that you're building. Okay. A real and honest and a fair price basically means that something that was selling there 12 months ago. Okay. Not yesterday. Okay. So that's the conservatism that you're talking about. Or 6 months ago, that's the conservatism that you're talking about. Understanding the product market fit when you're establishing a GRV is very, very important, because just because you've built a beautiful house does not mean that people will appreciate a beautiful house in the area. Maybe the market does not dictate a higher price point for a nicer house in those localities. And so bringing the right product is very, very important when you're talking about GRVs. Same is the case with the size of the house. Okay, I was having the discussion with a particular client who was trying to do a development themselves. And I said to them, bigger does not always mean better. Okay, I've done developments where 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom and 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom sells at exactly the same price. It does not change. Okay, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom with an extra living.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. And so it's important that you understand that, you're not overcapitalizing, you're not building 28 or a 30 square meter house where you can basically work with 25 and still get the same relatively similar GRV. And so you're not overcapitalizing or, building a significantly bigger product. And so when you're thinking about GRV in the truest sense, of course, what you're doing is you're looking at the number of properties that you're building or the site that you're building in. And you are understanding the value of each and every house. Okay, you're not averaging this out. You're not, multiplying this by an average price point. You're looking at exactly what the size of the house is, what is the per square meter sale of a similar product, how fast is that product selling, and then establishing a GRV against it. Okay. One more important thing in relation to GRV from my perspective is that, people naturally think that higher yield is always better. And so, on a site where you can build 2-bedroom, 6 townhouses is better because, 2 bedrooms are getting an X number or X resale versus, a 3-bedder or a 4-bedder. The speed of the resales and understanding what market are you catering to. Is it an owner occupier? Is it an investor market? Is it a high-end market? Is very, very important. And so just because someone has established the GRV in an area for 2-bedders does not naturally means that you would be able to get those sales as well. And so play safe, play to the major market unless you are planning to go into the niche space and then build to the need of that niche space. I call this needs analysis. It's a very, very important, and people, spend 2 seconds establishing GRV. I've been working on this particular deal for the last 3 weeks, and we are still trying to establish GRV. Because, the product that we're bringing out is slightly upper end, whereas, there is nothing sold in the area that sort of quality. And so we're like, should we really bring this product out at that quality, knowing that, the market may or may not give us the premium that we are asking for because the build price is definitely more.
Yeah. And I'd say, find an agent or some agents and make them your good friends who will give you really honest feedback about the type of product and the pricing that they feel they can sell it for. So I always say, make the agent your friend, because particularly if you're going to use someone who's going to market your product, you want to make it easy for them. You want to be able to have them be able to say, yep, I could sell this any day of the week because I know that this is the type of client, then this is what they're needing. And this is the price point that they're at. Don't make it difficult for yourself, and get a good idea of similar types of product. But you will be delivering a newer product. Don't go too crazy in escalating the end value. However, like Mo said, don't be so conservative that your numbers just don't work at all. It is about saying, if I sold it today's market, taking a little bit of, you always have to have a contingency in your feasibility. Don't forget a contingency. Things do always not go to plan.